Hello and welcome to Hero Wars Info. My name is Ryan. Hope everyone is having a good day today. All right. No new events today. We're still going through Elemental Synergy, Spring Leopardcats, so nothing too crazy here. Main topic of conversation today, in just a bit, is going to be when you should be spending resources and what events you should be spending resources on. Because I definitely don't advise you spending resources on every event. So we'll be going through that in a bit. But first, let's go ahead and jump into some of our daily activity. If this is your first time watching the videos, welcome. Usually what we do is we go through our daily activity just to show you how I think about that. And then we talk about some things along the way. If this is your first time, or if you have watched the videos, please like and subscribe. Um, so and comment on anything that you would like me to talk about or touch on within the next few episodes, and I will make sure to do that. All right, Grand Arena. It's always a crapshoot here. Got it. All right. Let's go ahead and switch some teams around. Try to confuse my enemies a little bit. Oh, I was one for a while. He just beat me 23 minutes ago. Nice. Like that. Right. There are a upcoming couple of events that I'm a little bit excited for. On Hero Wars Guide, this is where I get most of my information about the events that are upcoming. We can see here that the Dominion's birthday is coming up starting tonight, and the Hero Tournament of Power, which, while probably a lot of people don't think it's a good event, if you are smart, it can be a very good event, depending on the top rewards and if you get lucky in the group if they don't spend that much. So I've kept a lot of my stuff. Like I have a lot of heroes ready to be leveled right away. Like my Aiden and my Julius are like I'm ready to put a ton of items on them. Have a lot of skin stones ready to go. I have a lot of hero potions that I can give out. I can upgrade some of these heroes. I have um, I have the Great Tree of Wisdom ready to go too. Um, so like I have a lot of artifacts ready to go too. So just a lot of stuff to help me potentially get first. And we'll talk about that more whenever the event comes up. But I personally I've gotten I think third the first one and then first the second one, which the second one was a lot of free emeralds, so it was really nice for me at least. Ooh, a lot of Lycanthropes and Lemort's cards going on here today. Always in need of Lemort's cards. There we go. Enigma's Chronicles. Definitely need those. Alright, let's go ahead, buy a little bit of energy. How much energy do we need from here? Still have a day. I could probably buy some more. Cool. Go ahead, grab that stuff, and I actually made a slight mistake yesterday. I used these Enigma's Chronicles that I had for Aiden saved up uh, for a key to all doors, thinking that I didn't need these. So what I have been doing is I have basically all of Orange 1, Orange 2, Orange 3, Orange 4, and Red completely ready to go for the tournament, Hero Tournament of Power. But I forgot that Aiden needed a few of these. So right here and right here, I spent those because I was trying to get a red +1 key to all doors. And because of that, I need to make sure I get those before the Hero Tournament of Power starts. So Enigma's Chronicles is going to be the biggest thing. that I'm going to be trying to get over the next little bit. There we go. Let's reset. Let's see if there's any good items here. Guess that's okay. There we go. I love shrines. Key to all doors. That's good. That's two good items. I have like 10 of these, and a lot of heroes have already used them. I have like 8 of those, and not very many heroes use those. Not all red and orange items are created equally, that's for sure. There's some that barely anyone uses. Let's see. Yeah, this guy, he's about to attack me again. Um, we have an interesting thing going. This guy uses emeralds to make sure that he can take first place again. So I would not be surprised if he attacks me again in just a sec. Hopefully I can defend. And then I just changed my team. Oh, see, he already attacked me again. Yep. I switched my teams up. Maybe that wasn't the smart move. Yeah, it wasn't the smart move. Looks like. Oh well. All right, let's go ahead and collect this stuff. And we'll upgrade one of these people. I think I've been working on Andvari a tiny bit. Good deal. Just enough to get my daily rewards there. Up to 2,500 for the prestige stuff. And close here. One last one. Dark Star. Okay. Go here. Finish those. And let's go ahead go into this. Nice. Upgrading Mara. Which one is this? This one looks like it's 1311. So I probably can start it. Only one I don't start is 1310. It's a tricky one. No, we've beaten it before, so it's definitely possible. But if I can get around it, I will try to do it. It also requires a lot of waiting. Like there's like 1 to 2 points for each guildmate where they just have to wait for another guildmate to make their attacks and open it up unless you want to go against a buff team, which I prefer not to do. All right, now I think we're working on Moloch, and we're working on Yari. There we go, 180 of those, and there we go. Let's go ahead and collect this stuff. The main topic of conversation I wanted to talk about today is when you should be using your resources for events. So not all events are created equally. There are some events that are very good, and then there are some events that are not the best. And there's a lot of times where I will just kind of do minimum investment of events. And what I mean by that is I will not be getting close to finishing the event. So, for example, the Spring Leopard Cats event, I don't think it's particularly very good, right? Like, but I will still get some stuff done. If they have any Titan or any Soul Stones, I can easily do that without draining many of my resources just because of the way I'm set up. Like, I have so many like heroes, like skins or hero Soulstone chest. I have the Soul Caskets. I have this ready to go. The extra Leopard Cat dolls I've gotten. I've got the this ready to go, the affection boxes that I got from previous events. So like there's a lot of stuff that I can utilize for those. And then if they have a double dipping activity like this one, I will usually try to get the energy events, and I still have quite a few bottles of energy. It depends on how many bottles of energy you have, if I would recommend that. because there are better events, but bottles of energy, they do give away a relatively decent amount. You'll get some from a lot of different sources. So, but for these type of events, I'm never going to be spending emeralds for these. Like this is just not that great. The artifact seal chests are not that great, and do they even have an end emerald spent? Yeah, these dolls are not amazing. So I would not do that. What I would be focused on for everyone listening, I would definitely be focused on using the events to get the resources that are hardest to get, that don't come up. For me, that is, I will always be using emeralds, or trying to use emeralds if there's an easy way to get the eternal seeds. That's kind of one of my top resources that I'm trying to get. My tree of um, my great tree of wisdom is, I have two maxed out, and I'm working on the tanks right now, but I still need a ton of seeds. Like this is very helpful in leveling up a bunch of heroes at the same time. So these are very valuable to me right now. So that's where I will be spending. So Ascension to Asgard is always a place where if I can, I'll try to do the 100 spins just so I can get a lot of these resources. Other resources that I think are top for me are um, absolute artifacts here. And so there's a couple times where those will come through. Um, or if they're just giving out like a lot of, like, there's triple dipping events, double dipping events. Sometimes, depending on what they're giving out, I'll actually spend emeralds. I also try never to, like, I don't really do the get VIP stuff that much. It's just not a lot of times that it's gonna line up to be buying. Um, So, like, if you can align it to where you are planning on purchasing something, like, absolutely try to do that. For the get VIPs, and just wait for the purchase until events come out. But for the most part, I'm not going to be buying something because there's an event for get VIP. Occasionally, that will line up with, like, if there's a season ticket out, we're doing season ticket chain, which, if you are getting a season ticket and you have an active guild, would absolutely recommend the season ticket change, just as a heads up. But it really is dependent on when those events are coming up. Okay, let's keep on going. Let me know what events you usually like to spend your resources on in the comments. Love to see what other people are doing within the game. I'd say probably the number one thing I spend my resources on are whenever they have a new hero event. Those things are a great time to spend resources, just because they give out a lot of stuff, and you can get a lot of stuff from their shop. You can get a lot of stuff from their prizes, and if you get the grand prize, it can be a totem, which are insanely valuable. So I always do like to have resources saved up for that too. But those are, I think we have another hero coming in the next 4 months, something like that. I think they said by end of Q2 there's going to be another hero. I'm not even talking about like leveling up that particular hero, because I wait to see if they're actually going to be worth it. Like my folio is, I think, orange right now, so I haven't leveled them up that much. I haven't really seen him do that well anywhere yet, but it's still early. He seems like one that could do well over a long battle, and the whole meta right now is quick battles, right? With the Orion, Augustus, Dante, Nebula team, like they kill you quick, so you need to have a quick counter to that. go. Just a couple more and we'll be clear of this 1311. And here we go. Done. All right, let's go ahead and invite someone else. There we go. Let's see if I can take back my spot from this guy. He usually switches it up on me. It's so random on the first one. Nope, that's not going to work. Because he can't see his team. So you kind of have to just guess if they're number one. All right. Is there anything else that I need to do here? We can go ahead and open some of these boxes. I do like these boxes a lot. Maybe give these this and Essence of Elements, all of which I still need. I'm trying to get better teams. My main team is fully maxed out on the Titan artifacts, but secondary and further teams are not. Okay, that wasn't bad. Probably should save these for a event that allows me to get Hero Silstones. And let's go ahead. I didn't do my heroic missions either. Let's go ahead and do this one. Whoa, that's not bad. Go. Okay. Sundays are pretty slow, especially if there's not a new event for me. So I think that's going to be it. Appreciate you watching. Again, please like and subscribe. And if you do have any questions, go ahead post them in the comments. We'll talk later.